And tonight, we present to you Marco Bano Live.
Thank you all for coming to the Marco Bano Show. And for our tonight's guest is Richard St. Thomas.
Yeah.
So, what brings you here tonight, Richard St. Thomas?
You know, I want to share my craft, my history. I have a rich history that I need to share to all these people. I have a legacy that I need to uphold. I just need to talk about why I'm so famous.
Woo! Well, why are you so famous, Richard St. Thomas?
Well, you know, there's just a lot of backlash going around on my name. There's a lot of slander, and I just don't get it. Why there's so much hate for what I do?
Well, I've heard the stories, and people have told me that you go up to them, approach them, and say, "Hey, I'm Richard St. Thomas, and I am a contractor, and if you ever want to come over to my house and use the bathroom, then you are welcome, and you don't have to flush the toilet." So, can you explain that for us, the audience?
Precisely. Some people think that I like to salvage the poop after, and that I keep it or collect it or something disgusting like that. No. Here's a step-by-step on what I do. Firstly, I ask them to go to the bathroom when I invite them to my home. Second, what I do is when they use the bathroom, I tell them, "Oh, you don't have to flush. I'll flush for you. I'll handle the rest. Shut up." And then after that, I take the poop out and I don't salvage it, but I renewish it.
Oh,
I renewish it. No, there's a difference.
Get the fuck off the dog show! No,
Over.
Please tell me, Richard St. Thomas, what makes this any better than what excuses this?
You don't understand. It's not salvaging it.
what's
I'm
the
renewing it for the future, for my personal future.
And who
Brody.
told you to do this?
This has been a long line of St. Thomases. I learned from my dad, and my dad learned from his grandfather, and my grandfather learned from the very best.
Can you call up one of your grandfathers? Right?
Yes, I can. Yeah, Dad? Yeah, these people are trying to say that I don't renew the poop when you told me to not, when you told me to tell the person not to flush, and then I renew the poop. They're saying that you didn't tell me that. That's false, right?
I was just trying to teach you how to be a plumber.
Put him on speaker.
What are you talking about? No, you told me to
His phone is
renew
even
their
on.
poop. You're just a plumber and you're trying to teach me how to plumber? You know, be a plumber? No. You told me how to renew poop. This is...
You need to leave.
He doesn't know what he's talking
Get the
about.
fuck off the show! Shh, guys, audience. All right. So, Richard St. Thomas, you're telling me your grandfather was just teaching you how to be a plumber, and you're doing this creepy fetish stuff with
It's not a
people's
fetish.
poop?
It's
Yes,
a
it is.
lifestyle. You don't know what it's like out there. You don't know what it's like to clean up after everybody's business.
Oh my.
Clean up after everybody's business. I gotta renew their shit, Top. I need to renew their shit, Top.
So what happened to those two boys when you invited them over to your house and you inspected their poop? They're telling me.
You know what? I know what this is. You're just trying to set me up to embarrass me. But you know what? You're gonna get what you deserve.
No!